करा नहीं सकती अहले जहां मुरीदों से।
Dinesh is there?
जी अजय जी तेजस्वी।
Oh, okay, Tejasvi, right? Good. Welcome, friend. Vinesh, I think we must celebrate for 2, 3, 4 minutes more. Yes. Let us, Tejasvi, celebrate for 5 minutes.
जी आचार्य।
A very good evening, friends. Good evening to you all. Would Dr. Pradyuman Pandey or Ramata Pandey has to say something, or shall I start? Yes, yes, Doctor, please.
Just good evening, friend. Today we are going to start our meditation satsang program. This is SAARC countries, mainly Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka. Now, just a minute, and I would like to introduce our today's Acharya, Anupam ji. He's the Jasmeer Singh lecturer in English Department of Education in Haryana, India, working as Acharya of Oshodhara since 2006. He is very renowned Acharya and a very devotee of Sadguru and very effective. He performed very nicely as an Acharya in national and international forum. I would like to give this forum to Acharya Anupamji, please. So, thank you so much. I would like to welcome to all participants also. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Saab. Thank you very much for this beautiful introduction. Dear friend, I welcome you all to this beautiful session, Meditation a Wonder. So before we have a talk, let us first pray to God. Join both of your hands, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and exhale. Feel that the blessings of the Almighty, blessings of all these gurus, all the masters are showering upon us. Let us pray to them, O Lord, O Master, please lead us from darkness to the light, from sorrows and miseries to the joy and bliss. Let there be love and peace everywhere. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rub both of your hands, put them gently on your eyes, and be comfortable. Dear friend, the topic is meditation a wonder. One of the greatest master of the millennia, the master of the master Osho, and all the other holy beings, whoever have known the reality of life, have declared it very categorically that humanity has only one basic problem. The greatest problem before humanity is that it does not know how to meditate. All other problems are not that big as they are considered to be. Neither the problem of nuclear bomb, atom bombs, nor the problem of fastly increasing population, corruption, or this pandemic, corona, which we are dealing with nowadays all over the world. Why are not they that big problems? Because they can be handled and tackled with the scientific knowledge man has acquired. And we have seen that they are being tackled. But the problem which is created by not knowing meditation cannot be solved by any scientific discoveries, any medical advancement, or any scholarly devices. This problem can be solved only and only by a master who has known himself, the master who has known what actually the reality is. What is the truth? What is the truth? Can you just guess? What is the reality in this world, in this material world or the mental world? Can you guess, please? Any estimate? What is the reality? What is the truth? What is the truth? Let me have one or two responses. Rachana Grover is ready. Just guess what is the reality? What is the truth? What can be the reality?
Daraji, I didn't get what you are saying.
Okay, I'm saying that people say, as science also says, that material actually does not exist. It just manifests. It is actually not there. There are only neutron, proton, and electron. There is only energy. And in religious field also, in religious arena, religious realm, the holy man says that the material world is actually not existing. Or everybody is in search of the truth, the reality. What is the real? What is the truth? That is what I was asking. What is truth? Senthil Nathanji, can you estimate? What is actually the reality? Or what is meditation done for? Why is meditation so popular?
Swamiji,
Yes.
actually, can you able to, if you don't mind, can you able to explain the question once again, if you don't mind, please?
Yes, the question is,
Yeah.
the holy man says, or actually the knower who knows the reality, they say the only problem with humanity is that he does not know meditation. Because meditation is the only device, is the only tool which can make you know what the truth is. What actually is the reality? What is real? Because science says matter is not real.
Yeah.
Humanity is not real.
Yeah, from you, I understand the question that the saints, they are saying the meditation is the solution for all.
Yeah.
That is the only reality. You know?
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah. Actually, normally human beings lives in the mind.
Yes.
Means the human beings lives either in past or in future.
Right.
Are accustomed to live in the thought pattern, which is given by the unconscious society. The society by itself is unconscious, whether it is good or bad, it is
Right.
unconscious. Unconscious is not having the liveness, the the depth, the reality. And
It's okay.
yeah,
Right.
and actually the design of this world, the design of this existence is in such a way, the core being is of every human being or any the being which has happened in the world is having something which is the beyond birth and death, which is beyond something which is beyond the thought pattern, which is beyond, because thought pattern is being made of the five senses, means which is of having of some boundary.
Okay.
Boundary means which is not in the truth. Boundary means
Okay, Swamiji, you are going in detail. It's okay. Thank you. So nice.
Therefore, that's why I feel.
I wanted just a one word answer.
Yeah.
The definition which is often given of meditation is that meditation is a means to know the reality, to know your real self, to know who you actually are. Who you actually are. Because you cannot know yourself in the mirror, in the images which camera snatches from you, or the people know you from their perspective. Whatever is known through mirror, through the people, through the eyes of others before you, that is merely an impression. That is not actually you. That is not your real self. So meditation is the means to know your original being. And that is the reality. Only you are the reality in this world. Suppose you are not there. Is there the sun in the sky for you? Are there trees and rivers, moons and stars, societies and countries? Nothing exists. If you are there, everything comes into being. So first and foremost thing is the reality. The reality is you yourself. That's why in our Vedas and Upanishads and all the religious books of all the religions, Abrahamic religions and Christianity and Islam and Bodh and Jain, everybody says, everybody are unanimously declaring that you are the ultimate reality. And that ultimate reality, the tragedy is not known to you. It is because you are ignorance of that real being of your, that all the problems exist in the world. The moment you know who you are, the problem evaporates as the dew drops evaporate when the sun shines in the morning. You must be thinking that I am exaggerating. But when we'll understand it, you will find, yes, it is the truth. That's why meditation is called a wonder. There is an Urdu poet, Alma Iqbal. He says that I have known thousands and thousands of people since very childhood, but I have not come across my own self yet. I have known so many people. जिंदगी भर तो हुई गुफ्तगू गैरों से, मगर आज तक मेरी मुझसे ही मुलाकात ना हुई. I have not come across my own self. What is that self which he is searching for? That self is the only reality. That self is the only truth. And how am I claiming that the moment you know that self, all the problems of your life will vanish? They will not be there at all. Let me make you understand, bring this thing home to you through a very simple story. There is a king sleeping in the night in his bedroom very peacefully, a sound sleep. All of a sudden, he finds that one of his courtiers enters the room, exasperating, breathing heavily, afraid, and declares that, "O king, the enemy has invaded. We have been attacked." The king jumped out of his bed and asked for his sword and sheaths, asked for his ammunitions, his bows and arrows, ordered the army to be readied, and confronts the battle, goes in the battlefield and had a terrible fight with the enemy. The enemy was much stronger, more ready than him, and the king was badly defeated. He was totally tormented, dejected, badly injured, wounded. But the enemy king said him that because you are a royal blood, I'm not going to hang you. I'm not going to kill you. What you have to do is just go out of this kingdom. You are banished. You are exiled. So the king, badly defeated, badly injured, fully tormented, started walking. He walked, hungry, thirsty, sad, full of misery. And when he was just out of the boundary of the kingdom, he saw that there was some distribution of food. A lot of people were in line and waiting for the food which was being distributed. The king had no strength in him. His lips were dry. Hunger was gnawing in his stomach. So he also fell into line. And by the time he reaches the distributor, the food was finished. He pleaded them, whatever you have, the last remainder on the bottom of the cauldron, on the bottom of the barrel, whatever you have, please give me something. I'm dying of hunger. Somehow they could find some and offer in a bowl to the king. He was not like a king at that time. The moment he was just about to have that meal, all of a sudden a kite from the sky came down and snatched the food. The bowl was dropped and the king was not able to have even a grain of the food, that lentil and rice preparation, which he found something, which he got something. When just he was about to breathe his last, all of a sudden he had a jerk. He woke and he saw that it was a dream. He was having a dream. When he got up and sat in his bed, he moaned, he cried, he was perspiring, worried and exhausted. The minister, the courtier standing outside of the room came running and asked, what had happened, sir? What is wrong with you? Is something paining somewhere? And the king, because he was a king, if he would have been a normal man, normal human being like you and me, he would have been relieved and said that it was a dream, let it go. But he was an intelligent king, a philosopher type of king. He was actually Raja Janak, the mother of Mata Sita in Hindu mythology. He said, was that truth which I saw in the dream? Or is this truth that I am in the bed and the courtier is before me in my service, and the glory and the grandeur I have. In the meantime, the queen came, ministers came, the courtiers came. His room was full of the people who concerned about the king. And everybody was worried what had happened to the king. And whoever asked him what had happened, just be calm. It must have been some nightmare. But whatever was being asked to him, his only answer was that truth or is this truth? Was that truth or is this truth? The officials came with the bills to be cleared, but he did not do any signature. He just asked, was that truth or is that truth? He started behaving like gone off head, some mad person. The whole 4 or 5 hours gone, and it was talk of the town in the kingdom. Everybody came to know within 2 or 3 hours. There was a sage, a saint seeker, Ashtavakra, Maharishi Ashtavakra. He also heard. He had been there in the king's court because king was very interested in philosophical issues, intellectual reflections, contemplation. They used to discuss different questions and different difficulties before humanities. He came to the king and asked, what has happened, Rajan? And Rajan said, the king said, was that truth or is this truth? Whatever was asked to him, the only answer, was that truth or is this truth? Was that real or is this real? As the sage was omniscient, he knew everything. He was an enlightened being. He was the master of masters. He said, Rajan, that defeat, that humiliation, that rolling in the dust, that hunger, is that here now in this bedroom at this time? Rajan said, no. And this, your might, your grandeur, your glory, your courtiers, your queen, I, the sage, your friend, your guru, was this there? Was this all there? Rajan said, no, sir, it was not there. And then he asked, sir, do you want to say that it was all false? It was all unreal? The king said, no, I'm not saying that. Sorry, the Ashtavakra, the master said, no, I'm not saying that it was false. But it was not you. You saw that? Ashtavakra asked. That defeat, that humiliation, that rolling in the dust, that hunger. You saw that? Yes. You are seeing this? Yes. You are the one who was there in the dream. And you are the one who is here in the waking state. You are the reality. You are the only truth. You are the absolute reality. Neither that was truth, reality, that was changing. That was there at that time, but it is not here now. And this time when you are talking to me, you are sitting in your bed, you are surrounded by your queen and courtiers. This was not there. But you were there both, in both the situations, there and here. Who is persistent? Who is real? You are the only reality. And what reality you are? Who you actually are? You are not your body. You are not your mind. You are not your emotions. You are the consciousness. You are the awareness within which everything is happening. The dream was happening in your awakening, in your awareness, in your consciousness. This reality, this waking state is also happening in your awareness, in your consciousness. So what is the absolute reality? Your consciousness, your awareness, the capacity of knowing, that is the reality. Neither the war in the dream could harm this awareness, and nor this waking state when you are sitting in your bedroom and talking to us can enhance your awareness, can harm your awareness. It cannot be affected by the misery and suffering of that war in the dream, and neither can it be injured or you can say praised or comforted by your waking state of affairs. Nothing can be added to it, and nor anything can be subtracted from it. It cannot be diminished. There is a very beautiful example which our master gives. One of the jewelers said to his son, "Oh son, please bring the gold from the almirah to me." The little boy goes to the almirah and said, "Father, there is no gold here." Father was surprised. Why? Where is gold gone? There is so much. But the son said, "No, there is no gold. There is a ring here. There are bracelets here. There are necklaces here. There are so many ornaments, but there is no gold." Father said, okay, you bring them. And asked the son, "Is the gold and the ring two different entities? Is the gold and all these ornaments separate things?" The son showed that he has not understood. The father said, "If I extract the gold from this, would the ring exist? Would ring be there if I take out the gold of it? There will be no ring without gold. Would the necklace be there? Would other ornaments be there if the gold is extracted? No, as gold and the ornaments, the jewels cannot be separated. The rings and ornaments, bracelets and necklaces cannot exist without the gold. In the same way, without you, awareness, absolute reality, there cannot be any war, there cannot be any peace, there cannot be any relation, there cannot be any conflict. If there is no awareness within us, when that consciousness goes, when we die, we do not remain name and form. We are called body. We are cremated, buried. It is that consciousness which we are. And how, why did I say that all our problems will diminish and will go, will wither away? Because that consciousness, that gold cannot be deformed, that cannot be diminished to the zero. You cannot destruct even a piece of gold. You can just change the form. You can give the name, you can give the form, you can make use of it. You can make use of ring. You cannot make use of gold. Ring has a name, ring has a form, and ring has a use. But gold in itself has no use. To become useful, to become utilitarian, gold has to take form of a necklace. Gold has to take form of a ring. Gold has to take form of other instruments. Same is the case. If you have to play this drama of life, your consciousness has to take a name of a woman, a name of a man, a role of a king, a role of a servant, role of a happy being, role of a sad being. If there is no consciousness within, we do not exist. And so hence the problem does not exist anywhere. So the question is how to realize this real self, how to know this, how to come to this original being which has no problem at all. You cannot harm your consciousness, your awakened state, your knowing capacity. You cannot add something to it. You cannot extract something from that. It ever remains same. You see, we undergoes 3 states in a day. What are they? Waking, dreaming, and sleeping. Who is waking? In this waking state, when we are talking, you are listening, I am speaking, there are objects around you. You have friends, relatives, things, and so many other things. This is the waking state which we are now in. And in the dreams, we have same things. Same things we have. Things there, places there in the dream. We can taste there as well. We can fight. We can perspire. We can be happy. We can be sad in the dreams also. And in sleep, we observe nothing of that, neither things, nor places, and nor any emotions and feelings. Why? They are there. The experiencer of meditation know everything is there. But as they are all merged together, there is only darkness. As all the 7 colors of the light comes together, that becomes white, invisible. Same is the case with the sleep. Everything is there. There are places, there are persons, there are emotions, there are fights and conflicts. Everything is there. There are subject and object. There are 3 sets of subjects and object. In the waking dream, subject is you and objects are all other things. In the dream also, there is the subject, King Janak, and all other objects, other people, food, injury. In the sleep also, one who is enjoying the sleep and the sleep. There are 2 things. But where are these things happening? All these 3 stages are happening in your awareness, in your consciousness, in the preview of your knowing. So who is the bigger? Who is the ultimate? That awareness, that consciousness, within which waking, dreaming, and sleeping are happening. So the ultimate reality is you yourself. It is within that reality that everything else is happening. That's why the knower says that it is all manifestation. It is all a play. So we need not be attached to it and got so worried and dejected, full of miseries and sorrows. Now, how to come to that state, our original being? Let us go through an experiment. You please take a comfortable position. We shall go to that ultimate consciousness, which is the ultimate reality in this existence. Take a very comfortable position. You may sit or you may lie down. Either sit or lie down. Tejasvi, please. Let's have some instrumental music. Relax. Relax your body. Feel the whole of your body lying or sitting. Feel the touch of the ground. Whether you have a chair or you are on a cushion on the floor, make yourself as comfortable as possible with your back straight. Get your back, neck, and head in alignment, front to back and side to side. Let your back, neck, and head be in alignment, front to back and side to side. See that you are completely relaxed. Let your eyes be closed. Let them close on their own. Don't force. while maintaining the straight back. Release any tension in the body. Feel. Is there tension somewhere? If it is, just loosen it, relax it. And feel the body is completely relaxed. There is no stretch, no tension anywhere. The whole body is relaxed, comfortable. Now, relax your mind. Watch your thoughts. Take some moments to appreciate the fact that you are gifting yourself with time away from all the usual tasks and worries of your life. You are fortunate enough to have a time for your own self. Feel it, realize it. In this calm and comfortable state of being, let us resolve, let us commit that I will practice diligently for the entire meditation session, no matter how it goes. Repeat the resolve to practice diligently for the entire meditation session, no matter how it goes. Yes. Now pay attention to your breathing. Normal, natural breathing. Just be attentive. See the breath coming and going naturally through the nostrils. Without trying to control your breath, just watch. Breath comes and goes. Breath comes and goes. Bring your attention to the sensations associated with the breath in and around your nostrils. Just feel the sensations in and around your nostrils. Now take your attention to the abdomen, navel center. Navel is rising and falling. Notice this. In synchronicity with the breaths, navel is rising navel is falling. Feel it. Navel rising, navel falling. Be aware of this sensation, rising navel, falling navel. Navel is rising, navel is falling. By this time, you are completely relaxed. You have gone in a trance. Now, before your closed eyes, look within. See behind your closed eyes. There is an emptiness. There is an immense sky. Look into this emptiness. There is no beginning, no end to it. The space behind your closed eyes has no beginning, no end. Just for the time being, know that this is you. This is the reality. This is the absolute truth. Whatever is being seen within the closed eyes, whether it is darkness or it is light, whether it is black or it is red, green, white, this is you. This is the ultimate reality. This is the only truth. Let us now realize this. Be conscious of your body. Once again, feel your body from head to toe. And ask yourself, is this body you? Are you the body? You cannot be the body. Because you are feeling the body, you can see the body. The body gets old, suffers from disease, goes fat, becomes thin. This is always changing. This cannot be you. Watch your breaths coming in, going out. Are you the breaths? No, you cannot be the breaths. They come and go. They become faster and slower. They are different in suffering and different in the state of happiness. These breaths cannot be your original being. So you are not the breath. Are you the senses? The eyes, the ears, the skin, the sense of smell or touch and taste? No. You cannot be your senses. You are the knower of these senses, experiencer of these senses. Are you your emotions, your feelings, your sentiments? You cannot be your feelings, emotions, and sentiments. Anybody can come and hurt them. Anybody can inflate and deflate them. They are ever changing. You cannot be the feelings and emotions as well. So you are not your heart. Are you the mind, the thoughts, the ideas? You cannot be the thoughts and ideas because you are the perceiver. Had you been these ideas and thoughts, you could not have seen them, observed them. The fact that you can know your thoughts, you can perceive your ideas, makes it clear that you are not your mind. You are not the intellect as well. Then who are you? You are not the body, you are not the mind, you are not the heart. Who are you? You are this inner space before your closed eyes, this emptiness. It is this inner space which you are now perceiving with your closed eyes, which walks through the body, which feels through the skin, which sees through the windows of the eyes and listens through the window of the ears. It is this inner space within, this absolute reality, this consciousness, which feels, which perceives the thoughts and ideas. Everything is happening within this inner space conscious being. This is the absolute reality. It never falls ill. It never dies. It never grows old. Identify yourself with this inner space. And put everything on their place. The pain is in the body, not in you. The conflicts and fights and miseries and sorrows are in the mind. Not you. You are just a watcher, just a witness. Keep looking into this inner being. And while looking into this, you will see that you have merged with it. You have become one with it. Let meditation dawn on you. Take 2-3 long and deep breaths. Be aware of your body. Move your fingers and toes. Just feel the weight of your body on the ground. This is all happening in the consciousness, in the awareness which you are. Join both of your hands. And let us pray. May God protect us. May God nourish us. May we work together with full energy. Om, peace, peace, peace. Be grateful of the existence of all the masters, divine powers, and of your own self. Rub both of your hands. Feel the heat and touch very softly on your eyes, face, shoulder, biceps, chest, abdomen, knees, and relax. Thank you for participating in this session of meditation. Now, if you have some query, some feedback to give, I think we have 10-15 more minutes. Any query, please? Anything to be
Hare
shared?
Krishna sir, any? Hare Krishna sir, Anita ji.
Yes. Hare Krishna Baral ji. Have something to say?
You can ask in Hindi also.
Yes. हिंदी में भी पूछ सकते हैं.
नो सर नो.
ओके, अपना एक्सपीरियंस शेयर कर सकते हैं. वाज इट वर्थ? डिड यू
आज का
गेट?
सेशन बहुत बढ़िया हुआ
जी,
बहुत अच्छा लगा.
राइट. धर्मवीर खंडूजा जी. Yes, you have to say something. It's okay. Nobody has to share something. You may ask something if you like. Pawan Joshi. Pawan Joshi ji.
Yes, sir. Thank you listening.
Right. You are from?
I am from Sudur Paschim, Dadel, Nepal.
Okay, good. Thank you for being there.
Thank you, sir.
Ranjini, Thailand. Ranjini, Thailand ji. Would you have something to share?
Namaste, sir.
Ji, Shri, ji.
Yes, sir. A wonderful meditation.
Right.
Actually, it was related to awareness of consciousness.
Right.
And I would like to know any name is given for this meditation.
The name, you can say introduction with the self.
Introduction with self. Okay.
Introduction with the self.
With the self. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Thank you.
Ji.
Thank you.
It's
It was very
okay.
wonderful.
Good. Ranjini, Thailand ji. Right. Yes.
I'm from Sri Lanka.
Yeah. Welcome.
Already I have doing meditation from another Tamil section.
Wonderful.
Yeah, Tamil lady. I have finished Samadhi, Ananda Pragya.
Wonderful. That's great.
Yeah. Now, so Sri Lankan people, they don't know about lot of this because Sinhalese people, they want English. They don't know Tamil.
Right.
So they need the English one. So
Okay.
I'm trying to reach this group.
Wonderful. Today you got something? You understood what I spoke?
Came little bit later, Ji.
Right.
Because I have class. I'm a yoga teacher, so
Wonderful.
I finished my class and I came a little bit early, a little bit later.
Later. Okay. Right. Wonderful to have you here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ji.
Right. Ravi Chandran ji. Ravi Chandran ji.
Namaste, Swamiji. Namaste, Swamiji.
Namaste. Namaste ji. Share something, please.
Sure, Swamiji. I am from Chennai.
Right.
I am also finished Shruti Samadhi.
Wonderful. Great.
This was really amazing for me.
Good. Very good.
I felt bodiless feeling today.
Today, bodilessness.
Yes, without body, I felt myself as a sound, Omkar Nath.
Wonderful. You could separate yourself from the body mind.
Yes, Swamiji. I'm able to.
That's great.
What is mind and what is myself?
Yes, that's good. Thank you for being there.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Galaxy A70. Galaxy A70 has something to share. Acharya Madanji from Delhi. Acharya Madanji is there? Yes, he's there.
जी स्वामी जी प्रणाम
प्रणाम जी
बहुत अच्छा सेशन स्वामी जी बहुत गहराई में ले गए हो वंडरफुल ऑसम सेशन
Wonderful.
मजा
Was it legible, could be understood easily?
Yeah.
Good. Right. Wonderful. Thank you to have you there. अनीता जी कुछ कहेंगी?
Pranam Swamiji.
Pranam ji.
Program was wonderful.
Wonderful.
I understood each and everything. And I also got my body separate from.
Your original being.
Yes.
Good.
Thank
Nice.
you so much.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Nice to have you there. It's okay now. Let's go to the Senthil Nathan ji. Then Dr. Namrata Pandey with Dr. Pradyuman Raj Pandey. Senthil Nathan ji, please have your closing words.
I think Senthil Nathan ji
is another class.
Other
healing. Yes.
Another class also. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Dr. Namrata Pandey, please.
Thank you, Acharya Anupamji. It's really, we went well in deep meditation, both with peaceful, in deep down. thank you for taking us in deep meditation.
Was it not? Was it a bit complicated, or?
No. It's very easy to understand. Yeah.
Wonderful. The new people could have understood something.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. So nice. Dr. Pradyuman Raj Pandey.
Thank you so much, Acharya Anupam ji, and all the participants for taking our very nice meditation class. Wonder, the meditation, the journey of the wonder.
Yeah.
So I would like to express very much thanks to Acharya Anupam ji for taking this wonder world. Thank you so much. Very
Wonderful.
nice. Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much, Tejasvi, for being there. Let's have a bit celebration and then depart.
Thank you, Swamiji. Thank you, Acharya.
So nice, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Tejasvi, let's have a little bit celebration and then depart.
पिछला ही जोगी सानू गहना दुख पिछला ही जोगी सानू गहना ते बीबा साडा दिल मोड़ दे दुख पिछला ही जोगी सानू गहना ते बीबा साडा दिल मोड़ दे जे तू अखियां दे सामने नहीं रहना ते बीबा साडा मोड़ दे
Thank you again. Thank you. Good night.